Welcome back, dear viewers. Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on the fascinating narratives of Sumerian mythology, where deities reign supreme in the universe? In today's episode, we'll the riveting journey of Anu to the underworld. As we dive into the intricate weave of Sumerian myth, the saga of Anu's descent emerges as a profound testament to the divine order and cosmic hierarchy. Anu, the supreme deity known for his commanding presence and might, embarks on an unparalleled adventure. His destination, the underworld, dominion presided over by no other than his sister, Ereshkigal. Note, the underworld isn't a location one pays a casual visit to. It's a dominion of shadows, a stark antithesis to the celestial heights of Anu's realm. And the journey to get there is anything but simple. The underworld is safeguarded by 7 gates, each exacting a toll for passage. For Anu, the toll is a piece of his regal attire. Picture the supreme deity, crossing each gate, leaving behind a piece of his royal garb, one after another. At the initial gate, he takes off his crown, a symbol of his heavenly authority. At the subsequent one, he removes his royal robes, indicative of his earthly power. And so the process continues, through all 7 gates, until Anu, the supreme deity, stands unadorned in the underworld, devoid of all his royal ornaments. This act of shedding his attire transcends a mere ritual. It's a symbol of Anu's acquiescence to the laws of the underworld, his readiness to yield to the power of his sister, Ereshkigal. In this moment, the supreme deity is no different from any other soul venturing into the underworld. He's a visitor, a guest in a realm foreign to his own. The narrative of Anu's descent is a potent tale that emphasizes the hierarchical structure of the Sumerian cosmos. It serves as a reminder that even the supreme deity must display humility and reverence when stepping into a realm alien to his own. Descent encapsulates the humility even a king must exhibit when confronting the underworld, a realm distinct from his own. Now let's turn the pages to the Enuma Elish, the Sumerian creation myth, where we encounter Enlil, the god of air, earth, and storms. Enlil, an integral figure in the Sumerian pantheon, held the reins of creation. He was not just a part of the cosmos, but had a hand in shaping it. Picture this: in the beginning, there was only sweet fresh water known as Apsu, and salt water called Tiamat. From their union, the first gods were born, and among them was the mighty Enlil. In the grand orchestration of creation, Enlil played a pivotal role. He was instrumental in the separation of heaven and earth, An and Ki, respectively. But how did this happen? It's said that Enlil cleaved An and Ki apart, forever separating the heavens from the earth. This act established the cosmic order, setting the stage for life as we know it. But Enlil's role in creation didn't stop there. He was also the craftsman behind humanity. According to the myth, Enlil, along with the goddess Ninmah, shaped the first humans from clay. This wasn't just a physical act of creation, but also a spiritual one. Enlil breathed life into these clay figures, infusing them with the divine spark needed to become living, sentient beings. Enlil's role in the creation of humanity wasn't just about bringing life into existence, it was also a testament to his connection with humanity. As the god of air, earth, and storms, Enlil was intrinsically linked with the human world. He controlled the elements that dictated human survival, making him a crucial figure in the everyday lives of the Sumerians. So, when we think of Enlil, we see a deity who was not just a powerful force, but also a creator. His actions set the cosmic order and gave life to the very concept of humanity. His story serves as a reminder of the potent blend of power and creativity that the gods wielded in Sumerian mythology. Enlil's participation in creation not only highlights his divine power, but also his connection to humanity. From creation, we move to destruction, where Enlil, disturbed by humanity's noise and disobedience, decides to reset the world. The Sumerian flood myth is a tale as old as time. It begins with Enlil, the god of wind, air, earth, and storms, growing increasingly distressed by the clamor of human civilization. The constant noise, the ceaseless disobedience, the unending affronts to divine authority, all these led Enlil to make a decision that would forever change the course of human history. He decided to send a deluge, a flood of such epic proportions that it would wipe out all of humanity. But the story doesn't end there. For every act of destruction, there's often a counterbalance of preservation. Enter Enki, the god of water, knowledge, mischief, and creation. Enki, in his wisdom and compassion, decided that humanity was worth saving. He warned a mortal named Zusudra about the impending flood, urging him to build a boat that would withstand the deluge. Zusudra heeded the warning and set about building the boat, which would eventually become the vessel of humanity's survival. As the floodwaters rose, his boat remained afloat, preserving the seeds of human civilization. This story serves as a stark reminder of the god's power over natural disasters. Enlil, with a wave of his hand, could summon a flood to wash away all of humanity. But it also shows the balance that often exists in these mythological narratives. Enki, the god of water and creation, uses his powers to counteract Enlil's destructive intent, demonstrating the delicate equilibrium between destruction and preservation. The Sumerian flood myth, much like its later counterparts, also underscores a key moral lesson: the importance of obedience to divine authority. In the face of Enlil's wrath, Zeus-Sudra's obedience to Enki's warning ensures the survival of humanity. The flood myth reminds us of the god's power over natural disasters and the delicate balance between destruction and survival. Our final tale involves Inanna, the goddess of love, beauty, and war, and her daring journey to the underworld. Inanna, a powerful figure in Sumerian mythology, embarks on a perilous journey into the realm of the dead, ruled by her sister Ereshkigal. This expedition wasn't a mere sibling visit, it was a bold challenge to Ereshkigal's authority. Inanna, however, knew that this journey came with a steep price. Similar to Anu's descent, Inanna's journey involved passing through 7 gates. Each gate demanded a sacrifice, a relinquishing of her regalia. As Inanna traversed deeper, she was stripped of her crown, her lapis lazuli necklace, her breastplate, her golden ring, her lapis lazuli measuring rod, her royal robe, and finally, her lapis lazuli girdle. Stripped of her symbols of power and status, Inanna stood before Ereshkigal, vulnerable and bare. This was a potent symbol of humility and submission. It wasn't just about physical attire, it was about Inanna shedding layers of her divine power and status. By the time she reached Ereshkigal, she was no longer a mighty goddess but a mere mortal standing in the face of death. But the underworld is a place of no return, and Inanna's audacity was met with a harsh reality. Ereshkigal, threatened and angered by her sister's challenge, sentenced Inanna to death. The once formidable goddess of love, beauty, and war was now a lifeless corpse hanging on a hook. However, the story doesn't end here. With the help of the clever god Enki and several tiny creatures crafted from the dirt under his fingernails, Inanna was revived and made her ascent back to the world above. This journey, from death back to life, symbolizes a cycle of rebirth and renewal, a theme that resonates deeply in many cultures. Inanna's story reflects the cycle of life and death, a universal theme that resonates across cultures. These tales of Anu, Enlil, and Inanna provide a glimpse into the rich and diverse Sumerian mythology. From Anu's humbling journey to the underworld, shedding his regalia at each gate, to Enlil's part in the creation of humanity and his wrath that inspired the flood myth, these stories are steeped in divine authority, cosmic order, and the element of nature's overpowering force. Then we have the tale of Inanna, a story of challenge, vulnerability, death, and rebirth. Her descent into the underworld, her confrontation with her sister Ereshkigal, and her eventual resurrection all serve as a potent symbol of life's cyclical nature. These narratives, however, were not meant for mere entertainment. They were, in fact, reflections of the Sumerian society's religious beliefs, moral lessons, and cultural values. Anu's story underscores the hierarchical structure of the Sumerian cosmos and the divine authority of the king of gods. Enlil's tales, on the other hand, showcase his role as a creator deity and his power over natural disasters, signifying the Sumerian understanding of the cosmos and their respect for the forces of nature. Inanna's tale, perhaps the most intriguing, deals with themes of power, vulnerability, death, and resurrection. It underscores the Sumerian belief in the afterlife and the cycle of life and death. It also illustrates the complexities of power dynamics even within the divine realm. These stories, woven with intricate details, complex characters, and profound themes, serve a testament to the Sumerian civilization's rich cultural heritage and their understanding of the world around them. They offer a window into a time long past, yet their themes remain relevant, resonating with our shared human experiences even today. And so, Sumerian mythology, with its captivating narratives and profound themes, continues to fascinate us, reminding us of our shared human experience across time and cultures. If you enjoyed this journey into the depths of ancient Sumerian tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our video.